Lesson 7. We're going to start off with backtracking for a moment. We talked about several methods of tuning, and I forgot to mention that there is a fourth method, and that is also tuning to the piano. And basically these instruments that we play are tuned to what we call international pitch, which is 440A, which is 440 hertz, and that's a technical term we don't have to worry about right now, but in simpler terms, we tune this C note, which is our 5th string, 3rd fret. That corresponds to middle C on the piano. So if you have a piano, that's a simple 4th way to tune. So I wanted to bring that up before we get into lesson 7. So I will go back up to the board, the marker board here, and continue on. A couple things I wanted to talk about for lesson 7, and that is I wanted to kind of review strings 1 through 6 and their names. And what I've drawn here is a picture of the keyboard, and I've drawn here, this is the peg head up at the top. This double line here is the nut on the guitar that we talked about being this ivory piece. That's the nut. And then we talked about fret number 1, fret number 2, and fret number 3. And we talked about that being first position. And we call that first position for the very reason that we're starting off in frets 1, 2, and 3. So I wanted to reinforce that piece of information with you. And I also wanted you to know that there's another thing you need to be memorizing, unfortunately, but you'll be needing it for the rest of your life that you're playing guitar, and that is the names of these strings. Starting from the thickest string, E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. And it's just, you memorize those and you'll go a long way into becoming a better guitarist. Before I close lesson 7, I wanted to just answer a question that a lot of beginners have, and that is, why do we need so many frets? Why do these frets go up so far on the guitar? And when I first started playing, and I played very casually for a number of years, where I don't think I got much above the first position. You can play many songs in first position. I never knew why you go higher on the frets. Well, let me tell you that in future lessons in my Guitarmore system, when we're talking about more advanced techniques, that these upper frets become very vital to us and give us more playing tools. It doesn't matter if you're talking about bluegrass, if you're talking about rock, if you're talking about jazz. The upper frets just open up a new plethora of musical tools in your toolbox of playing. And so with that in mind, again, I'm gonna be signing off here in a moment for lesson 7. Again, I want you to be learning the Guitarmore system of string number and fret number. I want you to be picking out a song. I want you to be learning that song, and you'll basically, when we're done there, you'll be able to play a lot of music in the key of C.